round decimals. Use the number line to round to the place value of the underlying digit. So, we're trying to round it up to the 10th digit. So, what you can do is, if you look at the line, the number, 8 is behind 0. So, 8 is greater than 5, which means it'll round up to 1. So this is going to be 0.1. Next one, now we round it to the 7, and the number behind that is 2, which is less than 5, so it's going to stay as 0.57. Let's try number 4. 3.942, and we're trying to round it up with no decimal. And 9 is the number behind 3, which makes a round up to 4. So, round to the nearest 10th. 10th is the very first digit after the decimal. So this one will be 0.4 because 4 is after 4 and it is less than 5. This one, I'll give you 20 seconds to try. This one will be 0.6. Next one, don't forget the number in front of the decimal points. This one will be 2.4. Lastly, this one will be, I'll give you 10 seconds. 3.1. Move on to the next ones. You can try 5, 6, 7 on yourself. Actually, let's try number 7 together. How can you round that up? The number after 8, which is the 10th place, is 9. So you will have to round it up. So this will be 1.9. Next part, round to the nearest hundredth. That's the second number after the decimal. So this one will be 0.23. Next one will be 0.93. This one, try on your own. I'll give you 10 seconds. .46. Next one, 5.68. Try number 5 yourself. Let's try number 7. Give you 5 seconds. It'll be 3.46. Make sure you always look at the number after the number to see if you have to round it up or down. This one says round to the nearest whole number. Okay, so this one should be fairly easy because you only have to look at the decimal number behind. So 4 is less than 5, which will have to make us round it down. So the answer is 1. What do you think the answer will be for 2? I'll give you 10 seconds. This one will be 3. Next one should also be 3. This one, it could be kind of tricky if you are still working on rounding, but it should not be too hard. It should be 5. So 5. 5.5. That's like right in the middle. Do we round it up or down? If you haven't learned already, if it's a 5, you always round it up. So 5 or above, you round it up. So this one will be 6. Number 6 will be 7. Try number 7 and 8. I'll give you about 10 seconds. Number 7 will be 7. And number 8 will be 9. Now you're on to the problem solving. Let's see. Information. Mechanic straits 0.72 miles long. Golden Gate Bridge 0.795 miles long. Verrazano Narrows 0.807 miles long. The Mechanic Straits Bridge in Michigan is 0.72 miles long. What is its length to the nearest tenth of a mile? Tenth. That's the number right after the decimal, correct? So look at the number after the 7, which is 2, and it is less than 5. You have to round it down, so it'll be 0.7 miles long. Next one. The Golden Gate Bridge is 0.795 miles long. Round its length to the nearest hundredth of a mile. Hundredth is the second number after the decimal. I'll give you about 15 seconds to try this. So there is a 5, which makes 9 round up. Now what do we do? Because we can't write 10 in between. You're gonna write 0.80. Don't forget the 0 because it asked for hundredth, and if you just put 0.8, that's basically rounding it to the 10th place. So you always have to add an extra 0 if they're asking for hundredth or even thousandth. Next, which bridge is closest to 1 mile length? The Verrazano Bridge, the Mechanic Straits Bridge, or the Golden Gate Bridge? So they're all decimal and they're all less than 1, so you just have to find the greatest, longest bridge, which will be the Verrazano Narrows. So you're going to write that will be the answer, because that is 0.807 miles long and the others are less than that. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice week.